Vince Lombardi said, "The difference between a successful person and others is not a lack of strength, nor a lack of knowledge, but rather a lack in will." There are many personal mountains we have to climb in our lives. If you want to be successful, you must leave the plateau of mediocrity and stride on up in the mountains on the way to great success. Some people are content to remain on the flatlands where there are no challenges by the heights. Others stifle in the foothills because they are not willing to move on up higher. Still others will make it to the top, and they act on that will, and they do succeed in the most magnanimous ways God intends for them. I want to play with that word will for a moment. Join me to learn some things we need to move us on up the mountainous paths ahead of us. For the W, willing. Be willing to do what it takes to win. I'm not talking about deciding to do something unethical. I'm talking about spending the courage it takes to win. I'm talking about deciding to pay the price to win the victory. Decide now to pay whatever price is necessary to be victorious. This is the kind of will to do that Paul expressed in Philippians 3:11, the Message paraphrase. So whatever it takes, I will be one who lives in the fresh newness of life of those who are alive from the dead. It is that whatever it takes mindset. That may mean formulating a new game plan. I mean, if it takes more practice, commit to it. If it takes more contacts, commit to them. If it takes more time, commit to it. If it takes more devotion, do it. If it takes more finances, commit to them. And for the I, inspire. Inspire those who are on your team. You will do this best by being all you can be. Live up to your God-given potential. That is your stewardship responsibility to Him. I have found that in sports, men and women usually play up or down to their competition. It is also true that you may play up or down to your teammates. I believe a team is only as good as its weakest player. You've got to be a lifter of the spirits and performance of others around you. Again, Paul said in 1 Thessalonians 5:11, so encourage each other to build each other up, just as you are already doing. If you are a coach of others in your business, go to work now, because if you get them to be receptive to your message, they will soar with you anywhere you want to go. There is nothing like a brainstorming session where the suggestions come rapid fire and no one cares who gets the credit. And for the L, lift a teammate who is down. Remember, life is a team sport. Those who think they can go it alone find at some point that they are alone. If one misses on 3 sales attempts today, another person needs to step up and make 6 sales. That is why we say life is a team sport. Solomon imparted wisdom from his life and the inspiration of God's Spirit when he said in Ecclesiastes 4:9 and 10, 2 can accomplish more than twice as much as one, for the results can be much better. If one falls, the other pulls him up. But if a man falls when he is alone, he is in trouble. We are not made to do it alone. We are made for relationships with God and others. If we challenge our team members and they perform better, we all benefit from their successes. That is true in sports and in life. And for the other L, learn from your mistakes. George Bernard Shaw said, success does not consist of never making blunders, but in never making the same one a second time. Instead of repeating mistakes, we need to be good learners. A mistake made, recognized, admitted, learned from, and never repeated can be a powerful boost on your way to success in any field. Winston Churchill said, all men make mistakes, but only wise men learn from their mistakes. Solomon left us another bit of wisdom, saying in Proverbs 8:33, listen to my instruction and be wise, do not ignore it. In this case, the instructor is a mistake made. Listen to what it teaches you. You see, it really is a matter of willing to do better, then to succeed, then to remain successful.